Hey, what's going on, New Life Church? This is Philip Dearmond. Me and my wife have the amazing opportunity to be pastors at our Greater Little Rock campus. And more recently, we had an amazing opportunity to actually go on a missions trip to Brazil, to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Now, the reason this is so special for me, and I want to tell you a little bit about that experience, is because before my parents, who are the campus pastors in Heber Springs, Arkansas, James and Kamani, we actually planted the church in Brazil that we got to visit. We originally came out of Bethany Church in Louisiana alongside a pastor, Philip Murdoch, to go to Rio to plant Light to the Nations Church. In the early 2000s, we moved to Arkansas from Brazil, and we planted that Heber Springs campus, and I haven't been back to Brazil since. And so this was an experience for me to be able to go back to see where Light to the Nations is in comparison to where I remember it. And my parents have gone back, before I think COVID, they were able to go back, but they hadn't been back since then either. And so it was a little bit of time. But really what I want to talk about is just truly the faithfulness of my parents and the honoring of that faith of God honoring the faithfulness of Pastor Philip Murdoch. And it just reminded me of a passage of, Paul was talking about planting the seed and Apollos watering the seed. He said, "Who is Paul and who is Apollos? Paul, I just plant seeds and Apollos just waters them, but it's God who makes those seeds grow." And really on return to Rio and seeing the growth of what has become a massive place, 10 campuses now. When we left, there was 2 campuses and they had just really started the second one. Now they're on the precipice of building a 2,000 plus seat auditorium, which is unheard of in Brazil. And it's so amazing to see what God has done with the seeds that were planted early on and the continued watering of the people there in Brazil and the faithfulness of the pastors. It has been an honor to be a part of that early on. But the truth is, just like whenever my parents and Pastor Philip said yes, we at New Life Church have the opportunities to say yes all the time in the local church. We could say yes to opportunities to serve on Sundays, to do local missions events, to even go on mission trips of your own. And I wanted to encourage you guys by just saying, whenever I saw this, it just proved and showed me the tangible evidence of what Paul was talking about, of God making those seeds grow into something much greater. And I think the cool part is New Life Church, we're bigger than we ever originally thought, I believe. I mean, it is amazing to watch what's going on here. Pastor Rick has a vision of 50 campuses in this state. Well, I believe that we can get there, but the way we're going to get there is by you guys saying yes to the things that God is asking you to do, to go and plant seeds, to go water seeds, to allow God to grow those things from wherever they are now to somewhere bigger and better, because He has a plan for each and every one of us, and it requires a yes. It requires obedience. And just returning to Brazil and seeing the result, the tangible result of a group of people that said yes in the early 2000s to going to Rio de Janeiro and planting a church, and now being here in Arkansas at New Life Church and being a part of the yes of Pastor Rick and Michelle and of my parents and many other campus pastors. It is so amazing, and I just want to challenge you guys in your yes. Go and find somewhere to get involved in our church, because I promise you that all you have to do is ask, and we've got a lot of things for you to do. And I just want you to seek the Lord and find your place and say yes to planting a seed and to watering a seed, and watch what God can do in your life with that.